Good morning, this is Shaman Oracle reading for the sign of Pisces. And the reading starts with this first card called Buffalo. The buffalo teaches you to discover your strengths and use your material and your spiritual resources. Don't splatter around your gifts and your skills. Strength grows out of the inside, and the great spirit helps you to act wisely. The ingenious peoples, they first prayed before they went on a hunt, and they always gave thanks afterwards. Everything was used from a hunt with respect to the gift of the great spirit. This card shows a buffalo in all its beauty, and behind the buffalo is a squirrel. This squirrel right here in the corner, and behind the buffalo, the squirrel symbolizes the power of the eternal cycle of life and nature. The buffalo is security, power, and also freedom. Security because a buffalo provides food, clothing, and tools that can be made out of the buffalo bones. Spears are needed to go on a hunt and to protect the survival of a community. So buffaloes are the fundamental givers of life to the indigenous peoples. The message of the card is: start your day with a mental repetition. Say, I am. And do this 2, 3, or 5 times a day for minutes, so that the I am becomes your powerful mantra that you carry all day long around with you. When you use the mantra I am as your conscious awareness, then you are connected to the powerful buffalo spirit. Nothing can hold you back from being empowered. With regards to relationships, buffaloes teach us to be social, because buffaloes are herd animals. They seldom live alone. They know that a whole family makes all the difference. Family and friends are a protective force. So this card reminds us to be social beings. With regards to medicine, in the medicine wheel, the buffalo stands for wisdom, constant renewal, and personal knowledge of life. Learn what your ancestors taught you and carry on that great wisdom. Beautiful, Pisces. Beautiful start of your reading. Now we come to the next card. This card is called Hand. The Hand card wants you to get active. Do things and take things in your own hands. Make sure that whatever you do, it is for the well-being of humankind. Be creative and be sensible. Maybe there is a child seeking your advice, or a project or a task that needs your expertise. Many cultures use the symbol of the hand to signify a unique and personal individuality. A hand has a unique DNA. No other hand is like your hand. The hand might be dipped into color and then pressed on stones or on wood or a fabric to make an imprint. That was once used in cave paintings to be a reminder of the powers of a hand. Powers are needed for hunting animals to get food for survival. The imprints in caves, such art was also used to let others know I was here. So it became a form of communication to let others know that there was a human being at a certain place and a certain time. The message of this card is: today be advised to be alert and to do things very consciously when you use your hand. It does not matter if you take a piece of paper in your hand, or a pencil, or a steering wheel, or some cutlery. Be alert, make a test, and try to use the hand you normally do not use. How does it feel? The switch will need your full attention. You do it the first time, you are not used to clean your teeth with a switched hand, and writing with the other hand is certainly also a challenge. With regards to relationships and touches, heart and soul touch each other and thought and feelings as well. A father might hold his child's hand, a mother might wash her baby. Give your hand to greet someone. So today, pay especially attention how you use your hand to communicate. Let your hand be a special connection. Caress your partner, your child, anyone you have special feelings for. A hand can be a loving and caring force, or a not caring and a hostile force. Make sure your hand is caring and loving, Pisces. Ask yourself, what in my life is truly in my hands? How can I be a better judge? Am I ready to take on responsibilities in life for my actions? Shake your own hands as an affirmation, and yes, you are ready to take life in your own hands. That was that one. Now we come to this one for Pisces, and it is called Sky Bridge. The Sky Bridge asks you how to touch the sky. We need a wisdom of a shaman who builds a bridge for us. That bridge helps us to find a path upwards on a kind of a sky bridge. Or we can go on our own vision quest, a search for meaning, and trust that Vakantanka, the Great Spirit, leads us in the right direction. The card shows one person, and the other one, assumingly a person, is a kind of a shadow person, and that could be a spirit guide. That spirit guide, maybe, and assumedly it is, because it's meant to be something like a spirit. The card wants us to realize that we are never truly alone, and there is always this bridge to the sky. Our higher self, the soul, is always our spirit guide. This bridge into the spiritual world, that rainbow coming out from the beyond to touch the here and the now, it is always a gift of our ancestors. The ancestors come to give us their support, but they never force us to accept such support. The message for the card is, what is the hidden chance today that you might not have been aware of? Signs, omens, symbols, hints, they might come along to help you out. So be open to receive support of unusual signs, Pisces. With regards to relationships, look at your relationships with others and ask yourself, what would your grandparents say to a relationship, or how would your ancestors advise you with regards to others? If you could fly like an eagle high up in the sky, how would you make decisions? And with regards to medicine, inspiration is a gift of the heavens, and no one can force such an inspiration. Such inspiration is given to us when we trust a higher might, a higher leadership. But first, you need to be ready. Are you ready to trust, Pisces? I think you are, because, well, Pisces is very inspirational, a sign, so I don't think you need much instruction in that sense. Okay, now we come to the next one. This one here, so it's better. This one here is the number 5, 10, 14. Number 14. And the card is called the Ocelot. And the Ocelot stands for sacred intentions. And it is a so-called sun sign. This deck here, with that deck with that card, these cards, they come from a so-called cenote deck, and they have sun signs and they have moon signs. So this one here is a sun sign, the Ocelot, okay? Stands for sacred intentions. To get this card is a positive sign. With the piercing eyes of the Ocelot, you are given a clear picture of events. The Ocelot is able to see for you by giving you an idea about future events. The Ocelot asks you if you are sure about the realizations of your intentions. What is it you want to achieve? What are you doing and what should you do? All questions the Ocelot wants to get answers to. Get rid of your old self and start to work on your new self in alignment with the universe. Make a deal with the Absolute and make your contributions. What price are you willing to pay to save the planet, Pisces? Get rid of your old expendable self so that you can work on a self that is compatible to all creation. Engage your heart and soul so that you will be sure to see your needed transformation. Then watch yourself when you leave old laws behind and make possible the impossible. Master the sacred intentions and you master the whole world. Well, that is a powerful message right here, right? Now we come to the next card, number 4. And the number 4 is also a sun sign of this deck. And this card is called Heavenly Toad, the keeper of the spirit. Use all your skills before they sleep forever, says this card. This card offers you a new world of possibilities, Pisces. Such possibilities might be hidden energetic talents that you need to activate. This card is also activating your parental abilities, no matter if you are male or female, and no matter if you are a parent in the conventional sense. Your creativity is increased and you will be able to walk between light and darkness without feeling to get lost in the dark. The Heavenly Toad card also stands for sport events and for competition. The Toad card can be helpful in the physical leadership as well as the spiritual leadership. The Heavenly Toad just wants you to do things, to start without a fear of winning or of losing. So Pisces, become that leader, or maybe you already are a leader. Beautiful, I think. Okay, next card is this one here. It's number 8 and it's the so-called moon one, okay? This one, it's called advisor, the number 4, advisor. No, what I'm saying, not for the number 8. Advisor relates, of course, to giving advice. In the middle of reality, there lies some hidden, bigger truth. The ancient shamans, they knew how to get at the core of truth. They were priests, witches, seers, prophets, dreamers, dancers, and healers. They knew how nature works in daily life. They watched very attentively flames, smoke, bones, leaves, crystals, clouds, and all animals. And they related such phenomena to their own life's reality. This card wants you to take a deeper look at something you might not have yet a full picture of. And you might need some objective person wise enough to guide you. But don't expect others to solve everything for you, Pisces. You need to stay fully engaged and you need to have a critical mind to gain clarity. Always know, though, the best advisor is deep inside of you, because the sign of Pisces is a very intuitive sign. So, guesses are you are already intuitive and very wise when it comes to advices, giving to others advice. Okay, so that's powerful, beautiful. And now we come to the so-called energy card. The energy card that came up for you, Pisces, is called victory. Number 28, victory stands for success and for achievement. On the card, we see a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath. That victory wreath is a sign of acknowledgement of your achievement or achievements, which are on the way. Achievement can relate to something that the outer world bestows upon you for something you did, and now the world honors you. Or achievement can also relate to a deep inner change which you gave a lot attention to, and now it rewards you with feeling good about yourself. But this card also warns you not to rely on your laurels for too long. Enjoy your accomplishment, but don't get stuck in your triumph. Also, when you have achieved something great, others expect you to maintain or even surpass such an achievement. Enjoy your victory, but be careful with your victory and don't let others force you to get stressed out. Okay? Say this affirmation: I am achieving great things within myself and in the world. I see myself as a success in many wonderful ways, even now. Again, I am achieving great things within myself and in the world. I see myself as a success in many wonderful ways, even now. Last time, I am achieving great things within myself and in the world. I see myself as a success in many wonderful ways, even now. Next card, this one here. Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. Drop any shield of shame, resistance, and fear, advises this card. You were born to shine, so don't hide the gifts you have and also don't hide yourself. The protection guardian is the female of the Archangel Michael. She is fierce, protective, and loving. And this warrior guardian comes to help you drop your fear because she guards you from lower energies such as shame or embarrassment. Move away from limiting patterns, thoughts, emotions that make you feel unsafe. You are stronger than you think, so change your frequency. This is the message of this card, Pisces. Okay? Now we come to this one here. This one is the mystical shaman oracle card called completion. All things have a beginning, middle, and an end. That relates to our relationships as well. There is the seed, then the flower, and in the end comes the fruit, the harvest that transforms something old into something new. When the cycle is finished, there is no more growth to be expected. So, with regards to relationships, honor what has been and find a new form for the future. It's time for ripening the harvest and to celebrate a completion. Clinging to the old is not good. See it in terms of a fruit that is left too long on the tree. What happens is that fruit that hangs too long on the tree, it rots. So maybe you already know that you should move on, but you are reluctant. Always realize that you are not responsible for the actions of others, only for your own actions. Don't be afraid to hurt anyone's feelings when you need to make important decisions. So, shine like the sun to transform into your new self. Now, if that is not a powerful message, I don't know what is. Now we come to that one here, Pisces. That one is a so-called archetype card. Archetype card that came up for you is called the ring. The ring relates to the infinite, the wheel, and the connection. The ring is an image of connectedness. Rather than viewing life as linear, as a series of progressive achievements, the ring challenges us to sense the cyclical, infinite nature of our world and experiences. Beginnings and endings fall by the wayside as we practice seeing ourselves as part of the cosmic circularity of creation. For this reason, it's no surprise that a ring is worn on the finger to represent eternal love that surpasses space, time, and worldly things. So much can be projected onto this archetypal image because it mimics the Earth's orbit around our great sun and the intimate bond between two lovers. It is the micro and macro united. This card calls us to deepen connections with ourselves, others, and the world at large. Meanwhile, there may be a literal ring waiting to adorn your finger. Take stock of the jewels you adorn yourself with. Watch out for rings you wear out of habit that keep you connected to the old you. Study images of the mandala, the Unus Mundus, the Ouroboros, and the medicine wheel. Unus Mundus is an underlying concept of Western philosophy, theology, and alchemy of a primordial, unified reality from which everything derives. And Ouroboros is a snake symbol swallowing its tail. When the card's meaning is light, it relates to connectedness, humility, sacred cycles. When the card's meaning is dark, it relates to unconsciousness, repetition, starving for connection. To go deeper, you can read Rilke, a German poet. Rilke's I live my life in widening circles. So that's beautiful. Now we come to the next card. It's the animal spirit card. And that one came up for you, Pisces. It's the oyster. The oyster relates to patience, is the keeper of secrets, and hiding inner treasures. An oyster's focus and determination is unmatched. An oyster achieves everything once they put their mind to it. Not only do they achieve it with grace and great charm. The problem with an oyster type is that because they are used to being successful, they also become shy and doubtful when first signs show some resistance. Then the oyster withdraws. The oyster is also very protective of inner desires, making it difficult for others to read the oyster. When this card comes up in your spread, you are asked to reveal more of yourself. Don't hide your inner treasures and don't be so hesitant to share yourself with others. The world waits to see the real you. So don't take your inner gifts for granted and instead share them. When in balance, this card means you are generous, you feel blessed, and you are very masterful. When out of balance, the card means a reluctant and climbing up behavior. To restore balance, share with others, share yourself, and share your gifts. So that's that animal card for you, Pisces. Now, right, we come to the plant soul card, and the plant soul card for you is the peppermint. The peppermint. What is there to learn about it? Well, it relates to opening of the heart. Peppermint relates to an open heart. When you meet a plant soul peppermint, she whispers into your ear. Through me, you will gain a perfect presence in the here and the now. Breathe me in so that we can work together in opening up to life. What is it you truly hide? Where do you close up in order to protect yourself, not to get hurt? All that which you truly try to hold back, including your impulses, your gifts, and your immeasurable love, is a sign that you do not live a full, authentic life. So, says the peppermint, open up. By the opening of your heart, say the following: the deeper and freer that I am breathing, the easier I will be able to open up my heart. I can give and also receive. I can be. The peppermint wants you to show your presence. So open up your chest capacity and open up your heart. Then the power of peppermint can flow freely and even touch your third eye chakra. That helps to have visions of your life and to realize them. Together with lemon, peppermint can cleanse you. Use this oil in the mornings and put some in diluted form on the soles of your feet. And also take time to inhale the scent from your hands. Peppermint relates to cleansing, awakening, clearing the field, deep breathing, detoxing, and healing. The chakras are heart, throat, and third eye chakras. Beautiful. I love peppermint. I love peppermint in all kinds of forms. I like peppermint tea, and I like these peppermint chocolates. The very thin ones. They are so delicious. Now we come to the last card, the so-called feminine divine card. And for you, Pisces, came up the cosmic egg. The divine feminine is this cosmic egg, and it reads, wait, get it better. So now, I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever expanding love. I hold the universe within me. I am the force of an ever expanding love. Beautiful. So, that was the reading for Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it, Pisces, and I will see you back next time. Okay? Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.